Hello, everyone. I'm coming at you to do I want to say short, okay, but I don't know if it's going to be short, but draw a few cards on baby Emmanuel, okay? It's kind of like it is an update, okay? Uh, Hold on, let me smudge. Okay, so I've gotten some more news, okay, on little baby Emmanuel. And the CPS case the CPS case that was already drawn up on this couple was regarding the older daughter. Okay, she's not. I think she might be 2 years old now, maybe. Okay, but he was brought up on charges. Okay, they say he got a slap on the wrist. I think what they gave him 6 months and some classes. But I think when the little girl was about 10 months old, she was brought into emergency hospital, okay? And he got charged with child abuse, okay? It's a little blurry. Okay, that's better. Okay, so he got charged with child abuse. The little girl had two broken legs, okay, broken ribs, and something else, okay. I don't know if she was sexually abused, okay, but they got him with uh, child endangerment, child abuse. He got abuse, okay, right? But when they said that both her legs was broken, the fractured ribs, and I'm like, and he told them that the little girl had fell out the crib, okay. So the people are already trained to know that that's not gonna fly, okay. I mean, you two broken legs and broken ribs and whatever else was going on with the girl, okay, is not gonna be from falling out no crib, okay. So anyway, I guess he pled guilty to that. So I wanted to draw out some cards, okay, on the whereabouts of little Emmanuel, okay? They may tell us something, they may not tell us anything, okay? But I'm going to draw some cards anyway. I may do a tarot on him, but right now I got these oracle cards, and we're going to do a little update on Emmanuel, okay? We're going to go with the place, okay? See if what the cards will tell us on the location of baby Emanuel. Would you tell us the location of baby Emanuel Harrow, okay, who was reported missing on the 14th of this month? Now, the thing about him being reported on the 14th of this month, okay, if the baby is dead, the baby could have been dead long before they actually filed a missing persons report, okay? See, and that's the thing about it. Now, if he just, they got this stuff down to, I done messed up all the cards. They got this stuff down to a science, okay? They have, okay, that if he's missing, if he was gone on the day that they said he was missing, in other words, if he was killed on the day that they said he went missing, they figured that as far as decomposition, okay, is that they would still be able to tell the cause of death, okay. That's if he was killed around that time. They don't know when that baby. They assume the baby's dead. They don't know when the baby died. Okay, the baby could have died 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 months before they even reported the baby missing. Okay, so, and not to mention it's hot. They out there in looking for that baby out there in the barren parts of Moreno Valley. Okay, it's hot in Moreno Valley. I lived there, and maybe if he was buried underground, that may give some, because you know it's cooler under the ground. It's cooler. So that may slow down the decomposition, but because it's hot, it may speed it up. Okay. So can you tell us, where is baby Emanuel? What do you want us to know? Okay. Where is baby Emanuel? We're going to draw 3 cards. Okay. And what do you want us to know with those 3 cards? Will you please tell us, okay, the location, the place of baby Emanuel? And thank you for your answers. Okay. Okay, so we have a Mystic Haven. Okay. We have a casino. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you about the casino. Okay. Don't think it's off. In Moreno Valley, okay, somewhere over there in that area. I don't know if it's in the county of Riverside County, but over there, okay, there's a casino. It's a distance, but there's a casino because you pass Moreno Valley to get to that casino. There's a casino out there somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but it's interesting that that came up. Okay, and then we have a beach. Now, I don't know anything about a beach or water being out there. Okay, I don't know, because I didn't go to the casino. I used to see the sign. Okay, that's how I'm telling you. Okay, I would see the sign. So a beach, okay, so he could be in or near water, okay, and I think near a casino. So if that is the case, okay, he would be more on the outskirts of Moreno Valley. If that's the case, okay, so we're going to leave that there. Okay. We're going to go in with the truth. Can you tell us the truth on what happened to baby Emanuel? Emanuel Haro, who was reported missing on August 14th of this month, has not been found yet. So what has it been? A week, 2 weeks? Or almost 2 weeks? Oh my. Yes. What do you want us to know on what happened with baby Emanuel? Okay. Okay, so we have something about finances, okay? There was money problems. Okay. Now, the thing about it is, if they felt that they were having money problems, they could have either felt the baby was costing too much money, or they could have sold the baby for some money, okay? There's a snake. Somebody's lying, okay? And you know, the dad Jake, took them to a location, but they were not able to find it. Okay. Now, here's the probability of that. He could be lying, or maybe the baby was killed longer than what they're saying, and he didn't forget. See. Because after so much, and after the growth comes up and starts changing the look of the atmosphere, then you're not so sure. Okay, so that could be one thing, okay? Or, like this said, he's just lying altogether, okay? Yeah, they're keeping silent. They're keeping silent, people. Okay, so I think they're being tormented with anxiety, but I also believe the baby was probably tormented. Okay, bondage, depression. Yeah, they may have tormented that little baby too. Okay, and then the thing about it is, they said that somebody said the baby was 7 months. Somebody said the baby was 9 months. Oh my goodness. Okay, letting go. Okay, somebody will surrender. Somebody will open up, give up, okay, and release. There's a rose, okay? This rose, a beautiful rose, okay? But it hides the thorns. It hides the thorns, okay? Forgotten person. So, uh, there's a forgotten person in the core, okay? In the past, an old friend, okay? So we have some kind of singing, songs of praise, a performance. Oh, you know what? That would be with the casino. You know they have those performances in the casinos. Okay. You know, I wonder, is it saying that? Oh, okay. I wonder, is it saying that the parents would go to the casino to see the performances? Now they could have been gambling too, or one could like to go to gamble, one like to go to see the performances. Okay, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I think this is related to the casino because they do have performances at that casino. Yes, okay, and yeah, and the beach. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yep, there we go. Roll the dice. Somebody's gambling. Wow. Taking chances, taking risks. Interesting. Now, this is another deck. These are two separate decks. One is the place, okay, and then this one that I'm working on is the truth, okay. They were gambling. They gambled up their money, okay, and there's an uninvited guest, okay, a surprise, a big change is going to come up. There's a key. There's key people that will get you to the core of this problem. There's key people, okay? And it says pass. Not past as in the past, but past as in pass you by. Yeah, taboo. There's a limit. Crime, forbidden love, curiosity, okay? Now, people sexually abused, that would be some kind of forbidden love. Okay, it's just what I'm saying. Everything's alleged, okay? But these dice and the performance and then the casino, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't buried that baby, okay, and went on to the casino and was gambling. You know, I would not be surprised. Okay, so the home, okay, uh, this occurrence was at the house. This was at the house. Okay. The scene of the crime was at home. Whether they sold the baby or they killed the baby, it was done at home. Oh, there goes my intuition, my sixth sense. I might be onto something. Okay. And then this is what the mom keeps saying. She miss her baby. She wants to find her baby. She's the innocent mother. Her baby's gone. Okay. But he didn't sit up there and abuse the other child and broke her legs, busted her ribs, and you still in the house and then had another baby by the same man. Okay. Shadow, the other side. So one of them could be a shadow of themselves. They have two sides. And I believe that's the husband. Okay? Because isn't the mama walking around with a black eye? She got a mark under her eye. What's that about? Okay? She hightailing around here talking about her baby missing, okay, with a black eye. Well, he probably didn't whooped her butt. Okay? Yeah. Look in the mirror. Because that's who it is. Look in the mirror. Reflection, reference, distinguish, appearance. Okay? So, yeah, they're looking for him. There's an investigation. Okay? So there is, and they're still looking for the baby. Okay? Now, the couple, okay, reconciled during this, knowing that her baby's gone. Okay, she reconciled. Okay, and now they in the jailhouse where they can rest and think about what happened to that baby, what they did to that baby, what they did to the other kids. Okay, they finna get taken on a journey. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it at that on this one. They gonna be taken on the journey. They sure are. Okay, so what I want to go in with is I want some tea. Okay, so let's go in with some tea. But let's keep in mind, okay, because we're going to reference this. We're going to reference the casino. And this stands out to me too, the beach. So I'm going to have to go look up there and see if there's a beach close by in Moreno Valley. And I'm going to look up the name of that casino that's over there, okay? And where they were talking about the performances and the roll of the dice. That's interesting that that came up. But I tell you, these cards be on it, honey. They be on it. Okay, so we're going to go in with what's tea, okay? And see if you could tell us what is the tea on baby Emanuel, okay? What's the tea on baby Emanuel? He went missing. He was reported missing. He was reported missing on the 14th of this month. He was reported. We don't actually know if he's dead or alive and when he was killed or when he really went missing. We don't know any of that. Okay. Can you drop some tea on baby Emanuel? Horror. What do you want us to know? So we got some bad karma, some bad juju. Okay, and somebody's hurt ego, or the ego getting in the way, too busy winning. Okay, now if that is the case, this sounds like the dad. And even if it's just the parents, okay, if they too busy winning, okay, they think that they got this in control and all, something ain't right with them. I told you they don't look too bright. Okay, creeping. So somebody is either creeping or was creeping, and they holding a grudge. Whatever that grudge may be, they holding it. Okay? Making assumptions, creating stories in their head. Okay? There we go with the broke. Okay? That's what happens when you go out gambling. Okay? And waste all your money. You end up broke. Okay? Cyber stalking. Looking folks up online or whatever. Okay? Mm-hmm. Keeping up what's going on and what's being said about the case. Okay? He's got fake accounts. Lurking on social medias and stuff. Yeah, like YouTube, seeing what they saying about the little Emanuel, dodging bullets and trying to block energy. It says bad energy, but he's the bad energy. We got copycat and duplicating. Okay, now the thing about the copycat duplicating, okay, comes up in a scenario where the other child, the little girl, was abused, okay, and he's abusing this, doing the same thing to the little boy. Okay, we have some car drama. I don't know if the car got repoed. I don't know. Okay, we got groupies, and we have traveling. Okay. Now, I don't know. There definitely was some traveling involved. Okay. There definitely was some traveling involved. But the thing about the travel is how far. Okay. How far? Rejected. Okay. Now, there is some talk about there was a possibility that he rejected the little baby. Okay. Or he could have he could have felt something about the little baby because the baby, something, I don't know. They're saying like there was something wrong with the baby. I don't know if there was something wrong with the baby. Because the thing about it is, if you look at the little baby, okay, you might think that something could be wrong, okay, with the baby, but that's not necessarily true, though. Okay, you got to see the baby's you got to see the baby's motions, you got to see the baby's movements and stuff like that. Because I've seen plenty of kids that come out looking crazy, okay, and ain't nothing wrong with them, okay, and then they grow up, they grow out of it, the eyes straighten out, okay, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or they may just have crazy looking eyes, but there's really nothing wrong with them, okay? So I don't know, maybe he could have got a diagnosis like that or whatever. But they did say something about the dad may have rejected the little baby because something was not right with the baby. I don't know what that could be. Okay. So there's some forcer, pushy energy. Okay. There's pushy energy, okay, with these people. They like to get what they want. They don't like happiness. Okay. Now from my understanding, this dad guy, okay, he it comes off to me that he is abusive. Okay, he is really abusive to this woman, but to other people he appears like he got some sense, but behind the scene he's really a cruel person. That is my intuition. Okay, and I think, look, crying over you. Okay, I think the mama is crying. Okay, because now she in jail, she can't see the husband. Okay, and they may have some drug habits, a drug habit and a gambling habit. Okay, that's boy, that's a hell of a combo right there. Okay, so she thought she was coming up in the spotlight. Okay, she thought she was getting her glow up. I guess for some reason, being with this man, or when they went out. Okay, probably on paydays when she got paid. When she got paid. Okay, but he was threatening. See, he was threatening. I told you he was abusive. Okay, yeah, he's an impersonator. See, he's an impersonator. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure when he's home with her, he's talking heck of shit. Yep. Say, oh yeah, he just pictures me as that. Yeah, boss daddy with big dick energy. Yeah. Take another look if you haven't seen him. I'm telling you, what I'm saying, I bet you, okay, he looked like he could be like that. Now that's being judgmental. Okay, well, judge it is. Okay. Yeah, so he's ignoring. Somebody's ignoring. I think she's the one ignoring. She's ignoring because she's so scared of this man that they're trying to get her to confess, but she's ignoring, okay, what they're saying to her. And you get some women like that, okay, haunted. And I'm going to leave it at that, okay, haunted. And she's going to be the one that's going to be haunted. That the husband, he's probably too cuckoo to be haunted. Oh, there's a card. Look at there. Look what I found. Summer solstice, okay? This right here is a whole nother card from a whole nother deck. Okay? I found in between the cards. We gonna read it. Summer solstice, okay? So timing. The timing on this is one of those time cards, okay, is a few weeks. Okay? And it's telling you to let go, celebrate life, and have a fun summer. Okay? So he may be found, okay, in a couple of weeks, little Emanuel. Wow. Okay? That's the way I take it. I've never had that happen. I'm pretty sure it happens, okay, when you're using these decks, multiple decks. But that was crazy. I mean, not just using multiple decks, but a card being all, got me looking all in between the decks. Okay, that was interesting. So we have the summer solstice. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so let me put that, this is the Intuit, here it is. That's the deck it belongs to. Wow. Put it down in there. Okay, so I want to do another on who is it. Okay, we're going to end with that. Who is it? See what they tell us. Okay, can you tell us who is it? Give us a description. Okay, who killed little baby Emanuel? Okay, because he's probably dead. Who killed him? Okay, can you describe to us who killed baby Emanuel? We just go ask. Okay, what do you want us to know? Can we get a description? Who killed baby Emanuel? Emanuel Hall. He's missing, and he's been missing for 2 weeks now. Okay? Who killed baby Emanuel? Okay, folks. White American. Okay? With the gap in their tooth. Says European. Okay? Animated eyes. Now that little boy had them animated eyes, okay? And I was trying to see if the mama or the daddy, where he get them eyes from, okay? Skinny. I don't think the mama's skinny, okay? Got markings. Green eyes. I don't think the parents got green eyes. I think they got dark brown eyes. I'm not sure though. I'm just putting in my 2 cents. Man. Okay. Says pregnant. Okay. But a man can't be pregnant. So we're going to leave it at that. Okay. I'm going to go in and pull up a picture. Because I'm messy like that. And see. And I'm going to show you guys. And you tell me, okay, with these selection, we have green eyes, markings, skinny, okay, white American. Now, even though I believe they are Mexican, okay, but on the birth certificate, they're listed as white. I don't know why they do that, okay. Okay, so we want to look at if there's a gap in his tooth, okay. We want to look at the color of his eyes, okay, and if they're animated, okay. And we got European, and if he's got any kind of markings, okay. And this is going to be the dad, okay. So we're going to leave skinny, white American, and European. We're going to leave that off to the side, okay. And let's see what we get here now, okay. Let's see. Oh, that's little Nas. What's his name? Jake. See how the baby got those funny eyes? He might have a lazy eye. See, now just, oh, here they go. Here go the parents. Here go the parents. Woo! Okay? They don't look like they got green eyes. Okay? She looks like she's got the animated eyes. She also looks European or white. Okay? Markings. Okay? Anybody got, oh, they're not showing their teeth. Hold on. See if I got one. What's the mother's name? Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. What is the mother's name? I'm trying to, okay. Her name is Rebecca. Rebecca. Okay, let's look at Rebecca. Oh, they took the picture down? Oh, that's another picture. Okay. They had pulled a picture up of the mom doing an interview, and I wanted to see her teeth. Oh, there she go. Well, she don't look like she white, okay? She do have a little gap. I can't see his teeth. Do he have a gap? No, he doesn't have a gap, but she has a gap. Okay, folks. So that's all I got right now. Okay, on baby Emanuel. Okay, so let's see. Let's just do my cards. Okay, we're gonna put these cards back in. Just one more again. Okay, one more again. Okay, can you give us more information on who killed baby Emanuel? Okay, can you give us more on the description? Okay, can you reveal to us, clarify the description of baby Emanuel? Okay, and thank you for your answers. What do you want us to know? A round face. It says a woman this time. It says a woman. Now, I'm going to tell you that it's funny that the one said a man and the one said the woman. I wonder, it could have been both of them. Younger than you. She's younger than me. Oh! Blonde. Didn't I just show you the mom? See if y'all can see it. She got that blonde hair. She got that blonde hair. It says coarse or curly hair. That's not it. I don't know if her hair is curly. I don't think it is. But she does have that blonde in her hair. Okay. Says very young. And she is, how old is she? In her 30s? I think it says she was, oh, look at this. It says that she's 41 years old and he's 32. So he's 10 years younger than the lady. Now we got muscular with blue eyes. I can't see what color the eyes is. The father looks like he's got brown eyes, but the mom looks like she can have a different color. Now we're going too far. It says albino. Okay. Hispanic or Latino. Okay. With light skin. It says older than me. Funny, it's got a man. Okay. But, yeah. White clothing. So we just going anywhere right now. Red attire. We just going anywhere. Okay. We just going anywhere, y'all. We're going to have to shut it down. Okay. The cards don't want to tell who right now. Or maybe I need to put them through a smudge. Okay. But it doesn't want to give up the info. But that's all I've come up with as of now. So our main focus is going to be on the casino, the beach. Okay. They got performances there and they have gambling there. Because that's what came up in the spread was the dice and the performance. Okay. So I'm going to look around, okay, and see what I come up with and do another update. Okay? Bye. Oh, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And most of all, stay blessed. Bye.